So, this is improvise our tanning fork and tongue blade.
Hi ma'am, good morning. My name is Angela Saul. I will study class for today. So first, may your name po.
I'm Martin James Saul.
And your birthday po.
December 4, 1997.
So first, I will explain the procedure to the client. I will be check your hip to go po. Okay po. So first, I will put on gown to you. Then next, so I will start for dental status for assessing your level of conscious. So first, may tatanong po ako sa inyo ma'am. Ano po? So first, alam niyo po ba kung saan po kayo ngayon? Okay po, so can you state time, date, and kung anong araw po ngayon?
12/20, July 14, 2024, Sunday.
Okay po. Saan po kayo nakatira ma'am?
Zone 4, Rodelis, Milor.
Okay po. Gano'n na po katagal yung nararamdaman niyo po?
2 days ago po.
Okay po. May mga times bang nahihirapan kayong maalala or alalahanin yung mga nangyayari sa paligid? Okay po. So, may sasabihin po ako, tapos ulitin niyo po. Okay po? 7, 4, 3.
7, 4, 3.
So next, 7, 4, 3, 5, 7.
7, 4, 3, 5, 7.
So, i-repeat niyo po si 7, 4, 3, pabalik po. Okay po?
3, 4, 7.
So next, I will be
Observe appearance and behavior. And next, observe mood, feelings, and expressions. Document findings in a client's record. Next is the assessment of cranial nerves. Test for cranial nerve 1 olfactory.
So ma'am, open your nose first, then close your both eyes, and then tapan niyo po yung kabilang ilong niyo, then may papamoy po ako sa inyo, tapos sasabihin niyo po sa akin kung ano po yung naamoy niyo. Okay po? Dikit po ang makikita sa kanya. Ano pong gawin niyo?
Ang lotion.
Kapila naman po.
Amoy pabang po.
Open your eyes po.
Test for cranial nerve number 2 or optic.
Ma'am, ito-test po natin ngayon si eyes niyo po. May papabasa po ako sa inyo. Then ito-cover niyo po yung right eyes niyo. Then, babasahin niyo po ang ituturo kong letter. Then, same po sa left eye niyo po. Ito po. Ito po. Tawag po. Test cover niyo po sa akin. Can you read it po?
E, F, E, A, O, Z, L, E, A, D, P, P, C, F, D, E, D, F, C, Z, E, F, A, L, O, P, Z, D, E, D, E, F, P, O, T, E, C.
Ito sa left eye niyo po. Ano po?
A, F, E, D, O, Z, L, E, A, D, P, A, C, F, D, E, D, F, C, Z, P, F, A, L, O, P, Z, D, D, A, F, P, O, T, A, C.
Ano po? Can you read it po? Both eyes po.
A, F, P, P, O, Z, L, P, A, D, F, A, C, F, D, A, D, P, C, Z, P, F, L, O, P, Z, D, A, D, A, F, P, O, T, A, C.
Ano po? So, ngayon po, may papabasa rin po ako sa inyo na 14 inches away po sa inyo. Ito po, magazine.
Ask the client to read newspaper or magazine paragraph to assess their vision.
The two boys fell asleep under the large tree. The girl likes to sing her sweet song to me. The father wanted to give his son a red toy. We would eat our meals in front of the fire. She wants to go outside in the pouring rain. I did not want to be late for my work today. My two friends did not see me at the circus. He often brings two big red apples to lunch. As soon as the rain stopped, I went outside. Will they visit us when we do not leave her? Will you?
Next, assess visual fields by confrontation.
So next, ma'am, can you cover your right eyes in this opaque card, and I will pinpoint this pen in the side area, and if you saw it in your peripheral vision, can you say yes po? And same na po siya sa left eye niyo po, ma'am. So let's start na po. I will start na po. Pwede na po?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Inspect pupil size, shape, and equality. And inspect margin of the eyelids of each eyes.
So next, I will insert my hands here and my pen here, and can you follow this pen po and just on the eyes po. Okay po? So let's start na po.
Test extraocular movements in the 6 cardinal directions of the gaze.
So next, I will close the light po. And I will check your eyes po. Okay po?
Inspect your pupillary reaction to light, direct and indirect, and the accommodation of your both eyes.
I will use this pen and tingin po kayo dito sa tip ng pen and tingin po kayo. Pagtapos nyo tingnan dito, tingin ka po dito. Okay po?
So ma'am, can you stare this pen and just only your eyes po?
1, 2, 3, go. Ma'am, can you clench your teeth? Okay. So next, close your eyes po. Then if I will use this pen and this paper clip. If you feel this pen in your face, when I touch it your face, and when you say dullness, and if you feel this paper clip in your face, when you say sharpness po. So let's start na po. Can you close your eyes po? Yeah.
Sharpness sa my left cheek. Dullness sa my left cheek. Dullness sa may baba. Sharpness sa may baba. Dullness sa my right cheek. Sharpness sa my right cheek. Sharpness sa may noo. Dullness sa may noo.
Open your eyes po. So next, I will test your corneal light reflex. I will touch your cornea po using this button. And tingin po kayo sa malayo, dito sa gilid, sa left side. And same na po sa right side din. Mamaya po, tingin dito kayo sa taas, then I will touch your cornea. Okay po? Sabi po. Tingin po kayo sa gilid. So next, ma'am, can you smile po? Can you frown po? Can you whistle po? Can you show your teeth? Can you puff up your cheeks? On your first lips? Can you raise your eyebrow po? Then, close your eyes tightly against your face. Close your eyes po.
Ma'am, can you raise your eyebrow and close your eyes tightly against resistance?
I'll check your ears with Weber test and Lilly test. So first, I will check the ocular test.
So this equipment that I use to check my patient is improvised.
Did you hear po in your both ears or mas malakas po sa kabilang tenga niyo po? Or equally po ba, ma'am?
Equally.
So next, I will be perform Rene test. Ilalagay ko po si tuning fork po sa likod ng tenga niyo po. And if wala na po kayong naririnig, sabihin niyo po sa akin po.
Wala na po. Wala na po.
Next po, sa right ears niyo po.
Wala na po. Wala na po.
This tongue blade that I use to my patient is improvised.
Ma'am,
Ask the patient to say and observe the raise of the uvula and the soft palate.
open yung mouth again po.
Then test for the gag reflex. Then check the client's ability to swallow. Ask the patient to shrug their shoulders against resistance, and ask the patient to turn their head against resistance. Assess the strength and mobility of the tongue. Ask the patient to stick out their tongue and move into each sides against resistance of the tongue blade, then put it on the mouth. Then document findings in the client's record. Assessment of reflexes. Test deep tendon reflexes. First is bicep reflex. It tests spinal cord C5, C6. Next is brachioradialis reflex, which tests the spinal cord level C3, C6. Then triceps reflex. It tests the spinal cord level C7, C8. Then patella reflex, which tests the spinal cord level L2, L3, L4. Then Achilles reflex, which tests the spinal cord level S1, S2. Test superficial reflexes. Test superficial reflexes, plantar, abdominal, cremasteric. Test for meningeal irritation, inflammation. Test for Brodzinski flex the patient neck and watch for involuntary hip and knee flexion. Test for Koenig sign, flex the patient hip and knee, then attempt to strengthen the leg, watch for pain and resistance. Document findings in the client's record. Assessment of motor and cerebellar system. Assess gross motor and balance test. First is walking gait. Then, ask the patient to walk normally on their heels, on their toes, and in straight line. And observe gait for base, weight-bearing stability, feet position, arm swing, and posture. Next, for the Romberg test. Ask the patient to stand with feet together and eyes closed. In 20 seconds, note any unsteadiness or swaying. Again, note any imbalance or swaying. It will be negative Romberg when the client stands erect with minimal swaying with eyes both open and closed, is disabled to maintain upright posture foot stance. Then stand on one foot with eyes closed. Ask the client to close the eyes and stand on one foot and then the other. Stand close to the client during the test. Maintain stance for at least 5 seconds. Heel to walking or tandem walking. Ask the client to walk a straight line, placing the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other foot. Maintain heel to walking along the straight line. Next, toe or heel walking. Ask the client to walk several steps on the toes and on the heels. The client should be able to walk several steps on the toes or heels. Test coordination. First is finger to nose test. Ask the client to abduct and extend the arms at shoulder height and touch the nose alternately with one index finger and the other. Then the clients repeat the test with eyes closed if the test performed easily. Next is alternating supination and pronation of hands on knees. Patient can supinately and pronate hands, rapid phase alternately. Ask the patient to touch the nurse fingers and touch his nose after touch the nurse fingers. Fingers to fingers. Ask the client spread the arms broadly at shoulder height and then bring the fingers together at the midline. First with the eyes open and then close. First slowly and then rapidly. Then perform accuracy and rapidity. Fingers to thumb. Ask the client to touch each fingers of one hand to the thumb of the same hand as rapidly as possible. Rapidly touches each finger to thumb with each hand. Fine motor test for the lower extremities. First is heel down opposite shin. Then toe or ball of foot to the nurse's finger. Ask the client to touch your fingers with large toe of each foot and move smoothly with the coordination. Document findings in the client's record. Assessment of sensory system. First, test light touch. Ask the client to close his eyes and respond by saying yes or no whenever the client feels the cotton weft touching the skin. Ask the client point the spot where the touch was felt. Use the cotton wefts to touch different parts of the body. And then, with the weft of the cotton, lightly touch what specific spot in the same time spot and on the other side of the body. Next is pain sensation. Use a pen or a sharp object to test for sharp and dull sensation. Ask the client to close eyes and say sharp or dull or don't know. When the sharp or dull end of the broken tongue blade is felt, alternately use the sharp and dull. And to lightly prick designated and anatomic areas of rondo able to discriminate sharp and dull sensation.
Dull. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Sharp. sharp, sharp, dull.
Temperature sensation. Touch skin area with test tube filled with hot or cold water. Have the client respond by saying hot or cold or don't know. Next is possession kinesthetic sensation.
Straight, up, down, up, straight, down,
Tactile discrimination. First, 1 and 2 points discrimination.
1 point, 2 point, 2 point, 1 point, 2 points, 1 point, 2 points, 1 point, 2 points, 2 points.
Next is stereognosis. If the client has a motor impairment of the hand and is unable to manipulate an object, write a number or letter on the client's palm.
C 3 B 3 D 5
Extinction phenomenon. Simultaneously stimulate two symmetric areas of body such as thighs, the cheeks. Both points of stimulus are felt.
both cheeks, both thighs, both hands.
Document findings of the client record.